Yo, what's going on, guys? Black Halo here. Today, playing some 80k. We are going over the patch 7.1 notes for League of Legends. First off, we're starting with Anivia. Not many changes with her here. She just got a little clarity on her Glacial Storm. I don't really play her, so you guys can tell if it looks different or whatever. Who cares? Camille's health per level down, passive shield down, and her stun duration is decreased. So yeah, she got hit with some nerfs. I already saw it coming, man. I think we all saw it coming that she was a little bit too over the edge and too broken. Bye bye. But yeah, her health growth stat has been reduced by 10. Her passive shield is just set at 1.5 seconds. And her hook shot, there's a slightly increased radius where Camille will reveal herself hook shotting near enemies when she's in the fog of war, so you're just gonna see her coming faster. And the knockaway speed from her ulti, it's been changed from 600 to 1000. Draven's Q now has a base damage of 30 and it goes all the way up to 50 at max rank, and it looks like his Q scales a bit harder as well. And his W used to be at 40 mana for all ranks, now it gets a little bit lower. So yeah, it's a good buff for Draven. And Kalista also got a bit of clarity of life change, and just something that should have been done from the get-go, but they decided to do it now. And to me, this is just a little clarity. You know, it's Riot saying it themselves. It's just getting people to like learn Kalista, or if they need help, here you go. This is all you're really getting. Fucking, you can always add spears to enemies even when your E is off cooldown, which is it's fine. You know, that'll help getting early dragons and barons. Now I don't play Karma, but she's gotten the change. It looks like a nerf here. So yeah, her W focus resolve is getting changed. Her damage ticks 2 at 0 and 2 seconds. Total damage on champ. And her shield is lower. Not by much though. For Kennen, they are changing the way his ulti works. Basically, he'd be able to get like double stuns off and cheese ass stuns, and then you get bombarded by damage after that. They're changing to where the future bolts in his kit or in his ulti would get stronger as the ulti went on. So yeah, it makes Kennen be oppressive in a longer team fight. At the end of the day, it's more damage for Kennen, but it's just less early on. But coming from this, it looks like that if you get hit with more strikes, or just more than one, like 2, 3, 4, it'll do a lot more damage. So yeah, that thunder, OP. Alright, so Lee Sin's E no longer reveals invisible targets, so they're actually pushing this to be a thing. Invisible champions are invisible, it seems like, or for the most part. I don't really get what the only U part about this is, and his R has gotten reduced damage. So basically, Lee Sin got a bit of a nerf. He was like one of the strongest junglers, and he's annoying, so I'm glad he did. Lucian actually got a buff. His passive damage is up at earlier levels like it was before, and his Q damage scaling is a bit higher than it was. And it's not that big of a buff on paper, but you know, any type of buffs help, especially towards like 80 carries. Poppy's passive shield duration is down, and her ulti damage is down as well. She is probably the most OP champion in that whole patch when it comes to like 6.24. This champion was fucking busted. She literally changes the tides on top lane because she basically wins against most matchups there. Like, she's OP, or was. Hopefully this really tones her down. Rise, he has less of a shield and move speed on his Q. I remember capturing a video where Rise just ran the hell away for however reason. I don't know why he ended up getting so much move speed. Shyvana is taking a bit of a hit. Her W no longer deals extra damage to monsters. Alright, Syndra, a lot of people called her OP. In my opinion, she was just strong. You know, she was previously not even all that viable, so she didn't take too much of a nerf. Well, she kind of did. You can't just grab a bunch of spears like you used to, but it does deal bonus true damage, so that's something to think about, man. I don't even know how that's gonna affect her as a whole. And alright, so Talon has been a bit weak. He's like the weakest assassin that came out through the update, so his Q sustain is up and his mana regen is also up per level. So yeah, that's actually a decent amount for extra mana. And his passive slightly bumped up brightness of passive particles. Okay, whatever, Rito. And heal on kill went from 15 plus 2 per level to 17 plus 3 per level. So yeah, that's a little bit extra. And here we go. This is pretty much the end of the champions. For Elementalist Lux, pretty much every single ability got changed because, you know, like I said, this fucking champion skin was freeload. It was like you couldn't even see anything coming out from her. So yeah, there's some clarity coming out for her visuals, and it's just easier to see a bunch of this stuff, I bet. Basically what I expected to happen. Warning indicator on final spark adjusted. Yeah, this fucking ulti was some cheese too, so I'm glad this stuff went down. ZZ Rot Portal has been nerfed. This item has been very OP for, well, not very OP. It's always been a force in League of Legends ever since it came out. So yeah, you guys already know I've been making a lot of guides with it and playing it a lot, or playing with it a lot. So alright, so the void gate duration has been lowered by 30 seconds, and the cooldown on this whole void spawning thingy, this portal, is reduced by 30 seconds as well. It's only a total of 2 minutes now. The void spawn structure damage has been actually increased, and they decay a little bit faster, so they're gonna go away quicker. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure that this item needed some type of tweak like this. It needed a change, but at least Rito is accepting of this item. Alright, so the jungle has been changed as far as plants go. It's been some weird ass interactions when it comes to plants. Like, a lot of them would use champions passives or abilities when you touch them. Some didn't for whatever reason, according to Rito. And for the general flowing in the breeze, once scouted plants continue to emit an idle VFX through Fog of War. So I'm assuming what this means is that once you get vision on plants, you will keep seeing them move through Fog of War. That's what I'm thinking will happen. I'm not too sure. I will be playing on the new patch soon. Attacking plants also no longer put Kha'Zix in combat, so that's pretty big for him. He actually stays invisible for majority of the time. It's pretty weird for him to actually be coming out of combat. Oh yeah, let's jump over this wall, and then people see him. But then again, he's gonna be very stealthy. You just gotta keep your eyes on the plants, and yeah. Jungle experience, first clear experience reduced. Some overall clear experience funnel into raptors. To me, I can still clear the jungle with this. I didn't really get into these jungle experience nerfs and buffs too much, but you know, they're making raptors be a thing for other junglers to clear, because a lot of them just didn't even try to clear that camp because it'd be too strong. But yeah, it's beneficial for people to kill those things now since they are worth more. The Krugs are worth a decent amount less, and Gromp is basically the same. Same with the red and blue buff. They just give slightly less experience. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is Krugs here. Krugs are sort of easy to clear, but they take a while. But the thing is, I thought Krugs was supposed to be like worth it in a way. Now their experience is nerfed so hard to where you can just clear raptors a lot of the time and just counter jungle that camp. It's like, what the hell, man? I don't even want to bother with Krugs much anymore, but you know, if I got some free time, I will. Twisted Tree Line, who fucking cares? League client update. We've been continuing to work on the League client, blah 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 blah. So you can add bots to your custom games, more settings in game. So yeah, there are just some weird setting changes to interface. I didn't really see much to sound in game, but yeah, I don't know if this is just gonna be worked on over the upcoming patch or if this is all in. I don't even care, man. Ascension, yeah, we're I forgot all about rotating game modes. They haven't really been in the game much after they said they would be. Group mobile has been added as a toggle option on the social panel. Okay, I don't really care about most of this stuff. Whatever, man. It's not always been all that big of a deal. But the toaster detection does seem pretty cool, because players on low spec machines will actually have a little bit of an option when it comes to loading in game and have some help when it comes to playing the game, period. So yeah, hopefully opting into this low spec mode will help performance problems. And you know, this is all just been pushed into one patch. A lot of bug fixes, like I've been saying, a buggy ass game, is still probably more coming on the way. And yeah, it's just a lot of fixes that they've been doing, you know, so, which is good. At least they're trying, but there's been a lot of stupid shit in this game recently. I'm not even gonna go over all of this. Link will be in the description to this post. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Amazing Jinx chromas, I love them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. That's basically it for patch 7.1. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to this channel if you are new. New videos coming out soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.